Hi guys, welcome today to FFH, Fans Football Home. That is the home for football fans in Cameroon. Today we shall be talking about football, and by my left we have Ramos. Welcome Ramos.
Thank you, Ami.
By my right we have NK. Welcome NK.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, our Arsenal fan. So today we are going to be talking about the English league, the Italian league, the Spanish league, and we shall also look at other aspects of football that happened during the week. Our most talking about the racism that happened with Vinicius over the weekend and many other news we are going to talk about. So we shall begin with the English league. Beginning with the English league, we shall be talking about Arsenal. And talking about Arsenal, I'm going to give the hand to NK to tell us more about Arsenal today.
Once more, thank you for giving me the floor. Um, Fellow Gunners, not a good week for us at all. Beating Tottenham is nothing. So I'm still very sad here.
It's a derby, though.
But Tottenham has always been our girls. We
Yeah.
eat them every day.
Sure.
Talking about the game today, cumulatively it's 8-2. The first leg 4-1, second leg 4-1. A big shout out to Eberechi, my brother, Eberechi Eze. Thank you for what you're doing to us. I know Ateta isn't seeing you, but we are behind you. This is 5 goals for Eberechi Eze in 2 games, not London Derby. Be reminded, there's been no player, the big players who've played for Arsenal, there's no player who in a season has scored 5 goals in the North London Derby. Eberechi Eze comes as the first in the history of the Premier League to have scored 5 goals in a season against Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham, well, what can I say about Tottenham? Tottenham is the least of my worries. They should be trying to
Relegation.
fight the bit of the drop. Well, Mr. Ateta, following the Gunners' curse in February,
February.
it's like we have a February problem.
Seriously, it's almost 3 years. Arsenal has been losing the league in February. And I can understand why the month of February is when he wants to try new tactics, change formation, and I don't know, maybe it's your coach. So
Well, I don't know if some spirits are after Ateta. February, we're in the peak of the Premier League. This guy decides to change formation, to change personnel. You don't get a Bukayo Saka and you play him as a 10. As a 10, he offers little or nothing.
you have 2 10s.
Again, you keep Eze on the bench. You play in the place of Bukayo Saka as a winger, the Nigerian, or is an Englishman now.
Yeah.
So while you play Noni Madueke as a right wing, for me, Noni Madueke cannot be a starter for Arsenal. He doesn't have the levels. Noni Madueke is a good sub.
I think he's just like what's the name, the other Brazilian guy? Martinelli.
Yeah,
I
those
think
are
those
good
are good
subs.
subs.
Yeah. So you go to Wolves, you go to the Molineux. I mean, this is an away game. Wolves arguably has the worst Premier League record as long as Premier League has been existing.
Wow.
Since 1996. It's the worst Premier League team we have seen to date.
And you had to drop points.
And Arsenal drops points at Wolves after going ahead in the second half. 2-0, leading the Wolves, and then you allow Wolves to come back. It's also a record.
Yeah.
It's also a record for the team leading the table in February to be leading a match by 2-0, and the other team comes back. It's also a record. So Arsenal is doing all types of records with Eberechi Eze creating records. The records are in every direction. The negative axis as the positive axis. Well, today we enjoyed the game. I've always said it, Victor Gyökeres. He's not only a finisher, I think he's a better player than Erling Haaland. If Victor Gyökeres gets the services, Gyökeres will be the best striker in England. I think he's beginning
Adapt.
to adapt.
Yeah.
He's understanding the league now. His understanding of the league now is better. I think Arteta has a very, very, very great role to the success of Gyökeres. He needs to sit players like Saka and tell them the main man is Gyökeres.
Certainly.
Sit players like Odegaard and tell them the main man is Gyökeres. And Gyökeres will look at. Did you
Trossard.
did you
Trossard.
did you Trossard is better than those guys.
Yeah, Trossard is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the first goal of Gyökeres today?
That was.
Oh my God! If you
Perfect
play the
strike.
PlayStation, it's bang, R2 with the shot, bang! What a goal!
Yeah, that was. It was,
Nah,
it was a dope goal. It was a dope goal
Gyökeres
from
is a player, Massa. Gyökeres is a player. And then again, like I told you, I wouldn't talk much. Tottenham, you can't beat Tottenham and you're
And
happy.
this season, though.
You can't beat. I can't even banter Tottenham. Tottenham is no club. Mm. But then when you go to a nobody like Wolverhampton Wanderers and you come out with a point, that really hurts. Just to finalize what I have to say about Arsenal today, so many people keep saying, Arsenal has bottled it. The league is now in City's hands. But this is crazy. I think people are getting
Very
stupid over the day. Arsenal still leads the Premier League table
Yeah.
by at least 5 points.
Mhm.
They say a bird in hand is worth a billion birds in the bush. And when you say Arsenal is leading by 5 points, guys will tell you they have a game in hand. City has a game in hand. City hasn't won the game. And even if they do, Arsenal will still be 2 points ahead of City.
Sure.
And let me remind you, this City team is not the same team. You can see it in every statistics. It's not the same team. And be reminded, and this game is going to be in April. Arsenal going to the Etihad. City cannot beat Arsenal. I'll give you my hands when that day comes. This City side, I don't see them beating current Arsenal. It's not like Arsenal is a super team. Arsenal is a very difficult team to beat.
A solid team.
This Arsenal has shown that form in the toughest league in the world, which is the Champions League. That it's a team that is difficult to beat. I don't see the City side beating Arsenal. The maximum City will get from that game will be a draw. So if they are thinking it's on that day that they'll win the league or they'll go above Arsenal, they are dreaming.
Yeah.
Well, that is my take about this Arsenal side. I think it's still in our hands. I think our boys just have to be reminded that they are better than everyone in the league currently and will win this league.
Yeah, thank you, NK. I think the problem has with Arteta has always been like Arteta hasn't had the complete team.
Yeah.
But I think with the years going over, Arteta has had the opportunity to buy players and sub players because most of the times by February, Arsenal start getting the important players injured. We have had Gabriel, we have had
Odegaard,
Odegaard most of the times. But right now you have players on the bench, and I think Arteta is ready for the season to win the league.
Yeah.
And I think Arsenal is going to win the league this season.
Yeah, but from Arteta's recent fixtures or his recent drafting, if he keeps on like this, we might be seeing something else because
True.
he has to adjust or stop playing around.
True, you can't lose to Wolverhampton 2-1.
Exactly.
You can't draw 2-0. You
You're
can't be winning
topping
Wolverhampton and
2-0.
you draw.
And
Well,
at the end of the day,
You hear banter or rivals will tell you Arsenal is weak mentally. That we don't have the difference between Arsenal
you are
and
not
City
winners.
is a mentality thing.
You are not the winners.
Yeah, but again,
You know, if you have never won, you don't know the taste of winning.
Yeah.
You don't know how to do to win.
what people don't understand is that this City team has only 2 winners in the Premier League. It's Bernardo Silva and it's Rodri. The rest are new players. So you can't say that City team has the winning mentality. It's not the team. The team that had the winning mentality, you can't take 2
the
players
team.
out of 11. They are all gone. The Kevin De Bruyne and the so guys we knew, Ilkay Gundogan, those guys are gone. They have only 2 guys in that starting 11 who won the Premier League. Be rest assured, Foden is not a starter in City anymore.
Yeah.
They have just Rodri who starts and
Alan.
Silva,
and
Haaland.
But
Alan.
we have Alan. Alan too has won the league with
So-
City. And
Maybe 1 Premier League.
Yeah, yes, one
You know,
Premier
when,
League.
when you say people have winning mentality, there are teams that have won it over and over and
Over.
over. Haaland has won it once. You can't pick a Liverpool side and say they have the winning mentality. They won it just once
But
recently.
a winning mentality is a team which has won.
Yeah.
Arsenal hasn't won for long.
Yeah,
Arsenal does not have the taste of winning a how they don't know how difficult it is, I think, to win the league since as it has been so long. I think in 2004 they had the last time they won the league.
Yeah.
But hopefully
my
this
guys,
year.
I tell you, when you are second, if you were second in school days, when you were second all the time, you get the experience of becoming first.
Yeah,
And my
Yeah.
guys, we've had the experience of becoming first. Back my words, we win this Premier League.
Oh, thank you, NK. Thank you very much. Also, Liverpool was playing yesterday. Liverpool won, Nottingham won, for not a surprise. Liverpool this season has been, I won't say trash, but too many new players. The players need more time, and I guess with time, maybe next season. I even think Liverpool should trash out that coach, get Xabi Alonso, and prepare for next season.
Well, did you watch that game, Nottingham Forest
No, I just
Liverpool?
watched the highlights.
Liverpool scored at the death end of the game, 98th minute of 5 minutes of added time, 6 minutes of added time, sorry. So the game went beyond the added time.
Yep.
And the VAR decision, I mean, we're talking about centimeters of offside decision, and Liverpool won the game. Liverpool team is shit.
Trash.
And I think some Liverpool fans still think that Arne Slot is a good
So
coach.
that VAR decision means what you're trying to say, that VAR decision gave Liverpool the win.
Yeah, and arguably correctly. So, but performance-wise, Liverpool didn't show up.
I just think Liverpool needs new red. They need a new coach, a new mentality. The players, you can't have a problem with your best player last season, and you think you are going into this season having a misunderstanding with your best player, which is Salah. You're still going to have a solid team. You're still going to have that productivity from your players. You have so many new players. You needed a player like Salah to be in your zone. That is to work with you in order to
Yeah,
to hold the other players accountable.
yeah,
Because I think when you look, you have only Ekitike. I love that guy. Ekitike, he has a strong mentality. When he's in the field, he plays to win. He believes he's the best. This season you have Ekitike and Soboslai. I can't say anyone else in the Liverpool team that is out of the waters.
yeah.
So-
If you look at the statistics of Liverpool this year, one of the worst sides in the top 10 in terms of defensive capability.
Yeah, Van
Liverpool
Dijk
has-
is getting the
Liverpool has conceded so many goals to be a top team. So you look at it, the main problem with Liverpool is the defense. And the coach goes on to spend 500 million a season and don't buy defenders.
I couldn't still get Gay after all the summer troubles.
He had the January transfer window to put to bed this problem, and he chose not to.
Not to.
So, well, I can't cry for Liverpool fans. I can only feel sorry for them. I think it's over for them, for the league. That is well documented.
It's still next season.
They are struggling to get into top four, and that is going to be very crucial because you have Chelsea at 45 points,
Yeah.
Manchester United with the momentum at 45
5
points.
points.
Liverpool won today, and Liverpool's at 45 points. So those three, arguably four teams fighting for the fourth spot, is going to go to
It's
the
going
wire.
to be for the first time we're going to see top four having a crucial battle, and most matches are going to be played at the dying minute.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to be easy. When you see Manchester playing, like I really love the new coach. He has really given that green. They call it the Spanish people call it green card. He has given them that green card, that urge, that love. You can see when Manchester plays today, the players have the love. They're ready to die for the coach in the field. You can't have a team. You are not playing Kobe Mino in the field. It's impossible.
Yeah.
With the talent the guy has, he plays with both feet. He has a good vision. He keeps the ball. What else will you ask from Kobe Mino from a midfielder?
If you ask
And
my take about Manchester United, I think Hugo Amorim has been the biggest scam of a coach that has been
you can't
brought to coach
you
United.
can't have a team which does not function
I
with
mean,
your formation, but you're insisting every week,
It-
every
it-
week in, every week out in the formation.
it's not like Michael Carrick is an excellent coach. He's not. Far
He's-
from it.
I just
Michael Carrick has just gone to basics.
I just believe
Just
Michael,
basics. of
I
the
just
Premier
believe
League.
Michael Carrick is more of a Zidane. That coach that has a feeling, that has more of a feeling with the players
Yeah,
than
yeah.
the tactical approach.
I get that. Only I have my reservations with Michael Carrick. I think there is something called the new
the
coach
new
syndrome.
coach syndrome.
When a coach comes to the club, the guys are motivated. Everybody wants to prove a point to the coach, and that galvanizes the whole team, except a team like Tottenham. The rest are thought this Tottenham team.
He's an Arsenal fan though.
No, this Tottenham team played today for the first time under their new coach, Igor Tudor.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that they've had 12 days of rest, Arsenal has been playing every 3 days to play Tottenham today. Tottenham has had 12 full days of rest with a new coach and with every possible reason to beat Arsenal, to stop Arsenal from winning the league. I mean, they should have had all of the momentum and energy to beat this Arsenal team. And playing at home,
Maybe not beating, but even a draw.
with supposedly having the new manager syndrome, and yet they get beat 4-1 at home. This Tottenham team is an embarrassment.
Yeah. So not a surprise. I think this season we're going to see Arsenal and Man City battle for the league. So we're going to move on with the Spanish league right now. With the Spanish league, we're going to my brother Ramos. So what can you say about Real Madrid? I see the Real Osasuna, my brother.
Oh, Osasuna, the big
Osasuna.
Osasuna, that team.
Osasuna.
No, you know say
Osasuna.
so kind people and they will like if you look at that game.
Mhm.
Osasuna played better than you guys, so.
Una no get anything
it's
for
supposed
talk.
to play.
Osasuna played better football. There's
Yes.
not, there's, you know,
If you
there
look
was
the
no
game.
VAR. There was no penalty, nothing for you people because people are penal Real. Real penal.
What do we do with the penalty?
You are the team with the most penalties in the last 5 seasons. There's no team who has gotten most penalties.
Yeah, because
than you guys.
they play us back now.
So no penalty, no victory.
So all the other win, all the
I believe if
penalty.
Real Madrid
The-
has
the
10
match-
victories.
the previous the last match before the match of yesterday,
Mhm.
we give penalty.
Against Benfica.
We give penalty.
We put guys won 1-0 now. Just 1-0. Just 1-0. The problem is not one match. If you look at the 10 last match of Real Madrid, I can assure you, you have about 6 penalties inside.
But my question for Veran, who go win La Liga? Today na Barca the top, tomorrow na Real Madrid. Now which kind of league that?
They're still with the top now.
No,
The top.
una not the top La Liga. But I found this now.
I just
I'll show you. Now
Barca
Barca got
is Barca
61
won today.
points.
Barca is ahead. You guys lost to
Una get
Osasuna.
60 points.
You guys were 2 points ahead of Barca. I just believe NK. I just believe the only thing that will make Barca not to win the league is our coach Flip. The
Why?
guy is stubborn.
How do you mean?
The defensive line I don't understand. You can't be winning a match or dominating a match. Sometimes you are losing 2 goals, but your defensive line is still like
So
at the
very
midfield
high
line.
line.
Very high line. You take too much risks. You don't change formation. Like, excuse me. Even after the match, I think the match we lost. I think we lost before we won the match. Before we won against Levante, we lost the match.
Okay.
We lost the match
you
in
lost-
Champions
you
League,
lost-
I think. So.
Yeah.
So no, in Cup, Atletico had to beat us 4-0, I think, using one tactics. I mean, one and very tactics the whole match. 1-2 pass with Griezmann, Simeone Griezmann. They send the ball over by the right side. Players fall. That is the Nigerian guy. What's
Ademola.
Ademola, one side. I mean, 4 goals. all the goals came from one system, one style. Then the funniest thing is the weekend came. We even thought the coach was going to be like, we're going to try to see if we could. No, we believe in our system. We know our system is going to function, and we know we're going to. No, we don't want that. We don't want an Amorim in our team.
So if I ask you, what are your chances this year in the Champions League, this Barcelona team? How far do you think Barcelona can go?
Barcelona team is two cyclers, as they will say in Pidgin. On a good day, we can
Can
beat
beat anybody.
Bayern, anybody, give them 5-0. On another day, Barca can collect 5-0. And it won't surprise me personally as a Barca fan
Yeah.
because of that highline. Just the fact that you don't have the defenders. You had like the fact we lost this guy to the Arabic League, I think what's his name? Martinez. The fact we lost Martinez last season, he has to know he does not have defenders.
Yeah.
He lacks experience in his defense line. This guy is trash.
Yeah.
The Uruguayan guy is trash. Sometimes he's mentally deranged. Sometimes I don't know. I don't just need him in our team any longer. The problem with Barca is the defensive line. It is too high. When you don't have Pedri, the ball control, the guy who take care of the tempo of the match, the balance in the match, who has to touch more balls. When you don't have Pedri, you feel which word am I looking for? You feel like all the tactics are breaking down. Broken down when you don't have Pedri in the midfield.
I have my reservation with the Spanish football, La Liga in general. People feel that football is about writing novels and then going to produce it on the pitch. Modern football has gone beyond that tiki-taka. You don't have a guy, you say this guy will control the game. That is not football. Football has changed.
No, not control, but tempo.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Control the tempo of the match. If you can recall some 2 seasons ago when Prime Rodri used to control the tempo of Man City.
I'm not denying that. Modern football is not about who plays more than who. We are not interested in those things anymore.
Yeah.
You could keep the ball 90 times out of 100, so 90% possession, and still don't win the game.
Yeah.
Sure.
And modern football is adapting to that. You remember back so some 10 to 15 years back, classic Barcelona would keep the ball 90 times out of 100, and in doing so, they will always have more. They'll stand the opportunity of winning the game. But modern football
transition
is transitional.
But Barca plays traditional football today. Direct football. We have a German coach.
They are too slow.
No, we have a German coach. The problem is Barca this season, the best player in Spain has been injured, Rafinha. When you see Barcelona
I see my Real guy not accepting. Rafinha is the best player in Spain.
Rafinha is the best footballer in Spain. Who else?
With the Mbappes, I know.
Who else is the best footballer in Spain?
He won the best
footballer in Spain last season.
Really?
He proved to I see another player. He's the best in Spain.
Football is not about one person.
It's a teamwork.
It's a teamwork. Exactly. Rafinha is the captain. I'm not saying Rafinha is because it's due to the fact that Rafinha is not present that Barca isn't winning or losing. What I'm saying is, if we have Rafinha at 100%, if we have Pedri 100%, Barca is not going to.
So,
Barca is winning the league.
If I come back to my question about you Spanish guys, you are in the Champions League. Do you see this current Barcelona side eliminating teams like Bayern Munich, teams like Arsenal, teams like, I would even say Chelsea.
I think there are only 2 teams that can beat Barca. Only 2 on a good day. Arsenal, Bayern. The rest Barca can.
Especially if you include Real Madrid in the package.
Our women, they know. Anytime we get them, they do. It's 4. What was the last score? 4.
It's not about winning us or
when you win
us. Yeah, when you win us, right?
Get the trophy.
Wow.
Graham, if
you win us,
yes, and give me a minute.
We'll get the trophy.
If at any point in time we had to play 10 matches and the 10 were against Real Madrid, we win trophies every day.
It's exactly Real Madrid to Barcelona It's like Tottenham to Arsenal.
I can remember Thierry. I can
Beat
remember.
Tottenham
Oh, me
morning,
too. I
afternoon,
can remember
evening,
Thierry
night.
Henry saying,
Yeah.
Real Madrid. All teams in the world are afraid of Real Madrid, but Real Madrid is afraid of one team, and
Real
only
is not
one
afraid of
team:
anybody.
Barcelona.
Real is not afraid of
Every time
anybody.
you come to play Clasico, like you're sure you're going to lose.
Real is not afraid of anybody. Real is never afraid of
Look at
anybody.
the
But we shouldn't be talking for the sake of. We are talking with results.
With
I think
results,
results have
looking-
shown that arguably Barcelona is
better.
a nightmare.
If you remember
of-
last time I told you that
Okay, just give me one team that's
Real-
beating Real more than Barcelona.
Real and Barcelona,
yeah.
now what pity for them.
So
Any other man who Real- Barcelona,
yeah.
you flock am.
Okay.
Ate.
Don't call other guys.
The rest of the other people when they come, we flog them. But don't say no, this one I'm picking, I pay for them.
No.
At least we for race.
We'll give them joy.
Exactly, we for race them, but make a the
Barcelona is your
Yeah.
kryptonite. Barcelona is Real Madrid's kryptonite. Anytime you come and play
Mhm.
it's funny enough, bro. Real Madrid and Barcelona is the biggest match in the world.
True.
It's the match everybody wants to watch. And looking at the last,
And it's a match that never disappoints
That never
Barcelona
disappoints.
fans.
yeah,
They
sure.
always come out victorious.
Bro, it's 2 years today. Look at the scores. 4-0. We're talking about the present. We're looking at how things are moving ahead. You guys won nothing last year. This year you are winning nothing. Maybe the VAR will help you guys. Because honestly speaking, and there's another thing that can make Barca to lose this season. VAR. The referee in Spain is so poor.
Yeah.
I think maybe the king is, I don't know, it's the king's team.
Right. I personally feel if we continue this debate between Barcelona and Real
Will
Madrid,
never end.
it will never end.
never.
Maybe we'll move to La Liga
To the Italian
the
league.
Italian league.
Yeah, we're going to be moving on to the Italian league. The Italian league
And
is
Serie A, I saw something yesterday.
Serie A.
Como beat Juventus
Fabregas ball.
at Juventus.
Fabregas ball.
What's particular about his ball? Why Fabregas ball? What's his style?
Fabregas ball is centered around the 10 shape. He distributes to everyone. He comes, he takes, he goes. He comes, he takes, he gives. So, and Fabregas has the mentality of my team does not travel or my team does not go to play a match without winning the match psychologically ahead of the match.
Mm.
So for Como, many people don't know Como. For Como to beat Juventus at home, it's history. I believe Fabregas is going to be one of the greatest coaches in the years to come.
My man, this guy played for Arsenal, just like
Played for
Arteta.
Arsenal,
But
Barcelona.
if you ask me, I'll take Arteta every day, every time over this Fabregas guy. I think his football is so stylish. We don't want that anymore.
You know,
Stylish
who is adapted. You know the closest person to the closest coach to Arteta is related to, right?
Yeah.
Who?
Nah, it's a church Fabregas now.
No, the closest coach for me to whom Arteta.
You're talking of resemblance.
Yes, resemblance.
For me, it's Simeone.
And he has always been second. Second. So if you want to continue being second, you remain with Arteta.
No,
But I'm sure if you want to, people should get Fabregas. After he has gotten a lot of experience.
You just took that out of my mouth. I still think he needs to get a
Yeah,
lot of
experience.
experience to be considered as a candidate to replace Mikel Arteta.
Yep.
If you look at these young coaches, less than 50, I think Arteta is a standout coach.
Yeah, but NK,
Yes,
Fabregas ball is real.
it's
For
real.
sure. Yes, Parma also defeated AC Milan yesterday. AC Milan is a big team. Parma beating AC Milan 1-0 at home. Wasn't funny for AC Milan. But I think the league in Italy is already
It's done and dusted.
done and dusted.
I think Inter is 10 points
Yes,
ahead.
Inter is
This
going to
Inter
win.
team, I don't see anybody catching
Yesterday
them.
they won 2-0.
I don't see anyone catching
Napoli
them.
has too many injuries in the midfield. De Bruyne is injured. Anguissa is injured. So I really think this season the league belongs to Inter. Yeah.
So is this the season we see Conte go? Because he has he has kind of a history. Conte, just technically look at Conte.
He wins the
He
first.
wins the first season. The next season, he has
drops,
problems, and then
the
he
third
goes.
time he moves.
He moves.
yeah.
And it's the same thing happening. He's done that over and over and over in his career. He goes to England, he gets the first season, the second season, he gets he wins the league. The second season, all types of problems, he goes. He goes to Napoli, the same thing. He's gone to Juventus and done the same thing.
Yeah.
I think he leaves at the end of the season.
I just believe Napoli has had a problem of injury this season. Just at the wrong time, he lost the whole midfield.
Oh,
yes, that's the problem with Napoli this season. Too many injuries. You can't have Anguissa, De Bruyne, even the new guy they bought. I've just forgotten his name. The young guy injured. The whole midfield. You can't bet, but with the injuries, I think Conte is producing good football this season, and Napoli is playing very well though.
Anything to say about Bundesliga? Bayern is just beating everyone.
No one, and Bayern isn't beating everyone just because they have big players. I just think Company is that dope of a coach.
Really?
Yes.
You remember 2 years ago, this company was relegated in
With
the Premier League.
Burnley, with Burnley.
And how did he get to Bayern? By luck. Let me tell you why it was by luck. Bayern went in for all the big coaches, and those coaches refused to go to Bayern out of frustration. That is how they got Company.
But Company before the Premier League, Company in Championship, you need to see the ball Burnley used to play.
Yeah.
Burnley played good football. Even when Burnley dropped, Burnley played good football in the English league. I just believe Company's players with Burnley wearing to standard. They're wearing the Premier League standard players. That's why he couldn't produce the football he loves and the football he wants. And the football Bayern Munich is playing today. Aside of that, there's no more competition. Dortmund, I just think the other teams have to just look for the second, third, or fourth place. But the League Two, the German League Two is over.
Yeah. What about the French league?
The French league, I think Paris is just playing with the others. You just want to.
Yeah.
I just think Paris is just.
Lance
was dominating, but I just think Paris was just decided to just like play with them, keep their players for, because Paris had so many injuries. So many injuries. The Ballon d'Or Dembele was injured. Desiree Doué was injured. Kvaratskhelia was injured for a while. I think the coach is just trying to. He's preparing for Champions League because Paris is not out to win.
How far do you think Paris can go?
Paris can do a double. I have the faith in the coach.
Champions League.
Yes.
Paris side. You think this Paris?
I don't think
it's
the players. I don't think it's the players. I think it's the coach.
The coach?
Yes.
He's won one Champions League as a coach.
He has won 2.
Did he win with Barcelona?
2015.
He won with Barcelona.
Yes. MSN.
So you think
he's the one who started the young generation, the Spanish young generation team.
All right.
The guy who brought in Pedri, those young guys, Gavi is the one. The guy is a good coach. He built in the philosophy of no more big players. We built something. They took that behind Man City. I think that's what gave Paris Saint-Germain the Champions League title. They had to copy Man City. You get a big coach. You get someone with a philosophy. You get someone which is bigger than the players, right? Yeah, he speaks to the players. You can see he told Mbappe, I don't want you, my team.